Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this awesome 2019 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon. One awesome 4x4. In fact, this is probably one of the best out-of-the-box off-road vehicles that you can buy in the United States. And I absolutely love Jeeps. In my long automotive career, I spent a little time at Jeep. I've owned a Jeep myself, a Cherokee. So I have a soft spot in my heart for Jeeps, especially the Wranglers. I love them. I love the styling, the utilitarianness of them. And one day, I'd like to round out my little car collection with a Jeep Wrangler. I own a lot of cars that I've dreamed of having, but I still would like to have a Jeep Wrangler, and one of these days, I'd like to get one. But let's stop talking about my wants and needs and talk about yours. Maybe you're interested in this 2019 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. 2019 is a great year because it was recently redesigned. This one has 26,000 miles on it. It's local, one owner clean Carfax. Shows pretty much regular service history since new at Jeep. We do have a complimentary Carfax report. All right, we also have an original build sheet on this one. This one has lots of equipment on it. I think it's actually almost as loaded as you can get. I don't know if it has too much else that you could have that doesn't have already. Leather trimmed bucket seats, that was a $1,495 option. This has the cold weather package, that was $995, giving you heated front seats, heated steering wheel, and then a remote start system. Then we have the trailer tow group, that was $795, giving you a class 2 receiver hitch, 240 amp alternator, 700 amp maintenance free battery. LED lighting group was $995, giving you LED reflector headlamps, front LED fog lamps, LED tail lamps, LED daytime running accent lamps. The Uconnect navigation system, that was $1,595. Then we have the Jeep Active Safety Group, $895 for that, giving you Park Sense rear park assist system, blind spot and cross path detection. Then we have the adaptive cruise control of forward collision warning. That was $795, giving you adaptive cruise control with stop, and an advanced brake assist system, and full speed forward collision warning plus. The 8-speed automatic transmission, a 6-speed manual is standard. The 8-speed auto was a $2,000 option, and you also get hill descent control and tip start. The Sky One Touch Power Top, this was a big ticket item, $3,995, giving you removable rear quarter windows, power top quarter window storage bag, rear window wiper and washer, rear window defroster. And there you have it. Yeah, this top is really cool. You know, sometimes it can be a pain to mess with the tops, but if you just want to get a little fresh air with this one, as you can see, look at that. And it just keeps on going. That is really cool. And of course, the top's completely removable too if you want to go that route. But man, at a push of the button, you can turn your hardtop Jeep into a nice open air driving experience. And with those manual tops, they're cool, but it can take a little time to take the manual top off. Having that push button feature really is an awesome option. Obviously with the Rubicon, you get all the best off-road hardware, electronic sway bar disconnect, front locking front and rear differentials. Then you have these buttons for auxiliary things, maybe if you want to add like auxiliary lights and things like that. It's pre-wired for those things. Man, yeah, the features on this thing just go on and on. And 2019, like I said, is a great year because it was redesigned. You know, it looks kind of, they don't go too crazy when they redesign these Jeep Wranglers, so it doesn't, at a glance, it does not look too different than the previous generation, but when you look at the dashboard, the steering wheel, you can start noticing the differences, the headlamp design. It is really cool. I love this way this thing looks in black. And being the Unlimited with 4 doors, it's a little bit more practical than the 2-door Wrangler. Also, a good amount of rear seat legroom. I think it actually has more rear seat space than the previous generation Wrangler. I actually rented one of those on a trip to Hawaii, and I was actually surprised how cramped the back seats were, putting my 2-year-old in the car seat. I definitely feel like there's more interior space back here than there was before. And this nice open air driving experience, you know, the rear seat occupants can enjoy it as well. Nice full-size spare tire. Got the tow hitch with a tow package. Looks like we still have some carpeted floor mats still in the wrapper. Looks like they were hardly ever used. can fold down those rear seats for even more cargo space. A little bit extra storage under there. We have so many off-road parks in the Pacific Northwest, and you don't really need to go crazy. You don't need to go rock crawling. There's plenty of you know, off-road trails which are pretty much, you know, driving on beat up dirt and gravel roads, maybe going through a couple inches of water. For the level of off-roading that you want to do, you can easy does it with this thing, or you can do some more technical stuff. Like I said, we have some of the best options for off-roading here in the Pacific Northwest, in Washington and Oregon. I've done some myself in the past. It's just so nice to go out there any time of year, in the snow, in the summer. You know, this is a great vehicle. It's kind of like a Swiss Army knife. It's a great daily driver, a great vehicle to live every day with, but this can whisk you off to some really cool and beautiful places here in the Pacific Northwest. I'd love to have one of these myself. I'm not there yet, but maybe you are. What better way to start Jeep ownership when one of the greatest versions of the Jeep product, the Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon, with all the off-road hardware. It doesn't get too much better than this when it comes to a Jeep. There we have it. We have some great promotions, complimentary delivery to pretty much anywhere in Washington and Oregon. Contact us for more details, and thanks for taking the time today to watch this video.